Hey guys. I don't know. Anyway. Hey, it's me. I'm back again this week. I'm going to talk about climate and why it's such a big deal. Let me start off by saying that I'm not a climate change expert. Just saying. However, it's my passion to keep up with what's going on in the green sphere. I'm going to be reading my notes while I look off to the side. And climate change is a hot button issue. My standpoint is that the most important thing you can do is educate yourself. In short, climate change is a big deal because it's an international concern. According to the Copenhagen diagnosis, the atmospheric CO2 concentration is more than 105 parts per million above its natural pre-industrial level. So it's up a lot since before basically the human race decided to start building things on this green planet and making it unnatural. The present concentration is higher than at any time in the last 800,000 years. A lot of damn years. And potentially the last 3 to 20 million years. The report concludes that global emissions must peak, then decline rapidly within the next 5 to 10 years for the world to have a reasonable chance of avoiding the very worst impact of climate change. This means that global temperature changes should not exceed a 2 degrees Celsius increase above pre-industrial values. Bear with me here. The conference in Copenhagen brought together international leaders with one goal. I can't read like any other time. To make the global plan for climate legislation. No decisions were made that will be legally binding, but developed nations have set a long-term target of reducing their greenhouse gas emissions by 80% by 2050. By the year 2050. The agreement is set to be finalized in 2015. It is now 2010, so it gives us 5 years. The USDA certified organic label is most often seen hold on. I'm not cutting this out either, so you guys are just going to sit there and be watching this. My bad. Okay, anyway. The USDA certified organic label is often seen as akin to making the most environmentally conscious choices when it comes to purchasing food. How do you know if a product is eco-friendly? Reducing your impact starts in the store. So when you're shopping, this is when you have your biggest moment for making that choice as to whether or not you want to live greener or you want to continue the unhealthy habits that we've been raised to know. When choosing a product, considerations such as organic ingredients and fair trade materials play a big role. But packaging is also an important component of a product's eco-friendliness. Opt for materials that are recyclable or from post-consumer materials. Perhaps one of the most recognizable labels, the universal recycling symbol, is used to designate recyclable materials in products for a product's packaging. The 3 chasing arrows symbolize closing the loop by recycling and buying recycled products. And I know you guys have all seen it's kind of like a triangle with the little arrows. Anyway. This makes it important to understand your curbside program and local recycling facilities. Once you have a handle on what is accepted, you can make better purchasing decisions. For example, our recycling program only accepts plastics that are a 1 or a 2. And normally you'll see the little recycling symbol with the number inside of it that indicates the type of plastic that it is made out of. Different facilities are able to take different kinds of plastics. Ours is only 1 and 2, so whenever I buy something that's in plastic, actually that's one of the first things I look for, is I look to make sure that I can recycle the packaging. If I can't, then I try and look for a comparable item that's in a packaging in which I can recycle it. So, anyway, that's an example. To assure that you don't fall victim to the greenwashing, making misleading market claim about the environmental benefits of their products, look for one of the top 10 eco labels. And I believe I will have a link over there. Get this down before I forget. Let's see. We're at 6 minutes. I'll try and do one more. How to get more involved in the green scene. Let's see. So you've already put in place a daily eco habits, but what's next? My dog is barking, sorry. We say get out, spread the word, and share the knowledge. Because that's the biggest thing, is educating ourselves. We're all volunteering. I'm all for volunteering. And not just because you can get a free pass to Disneyland. I don't know if anybody's heard about that or not. But again, I'll put a link in the sidebar. Getting involved in a local organization is a great opportunity to not only meet like-minded people in your community, but it's also a chance to learn more about your city's own green initiatives and perhaps be a part in its progression. Check out local Habitat for Humanity programs or the National Park Services. That's right, I got it over there. Another great way to get plugged in is to participate in a community-supported agricultural program, a CSA. Essentially, you pay for a membership that provides you a weekly share of a farm's produce. That's pretty awesome. Depending on the farm, you may be able to get meat, cheese, flour, etc. Flowers, not flour. Anyway, in addition to seasonal produce. By joining a sustainable CSA, you are supporting local farmers who are putting their best environmental foot forward when it comes to farming practices. Which means that they're doing their very best to keep an eye on the chemicals, making sure they're not using chemicals on their produce that can contribute to the greenhouse effect and environmental friendliness. Anyway, you pretty much get it. I'm going to move on. Am I tickling your fancy, by the way? Let's see. Take to the web and spread the word. Cyber action can be as easy as forwarding emails with green living tips to a friend, or posting them on an info board at a school gym, or doing a video. You can video response me. Let me know your green ways and what you think about the whole green movement and what you're trying to do to help save Mother Earth and our planet, because she is in dire need of our help. Anyway, let's see. Add a link to your favorite green website in your email signature, Facebook, Twitter, or blog. And remember to sign up for Earth 911's weekly newsletter for the latest and greatest news in green and lifestyle features. So I'll also put a link over there for those of you who've seen some of my videos. I love Earth 911. They're a really, really good site, and they're a great tool to have on your side for if you're wanting to learn more about going green and you just, you want to figure out other ways that you can go green without killing yourself. Not literally, but you get it. Anyway, that's all for this week. I will see you guys next week. Oh, I was going to read my green tip real quick for the day. Let me get it. And Wednesday's tip, walk this way. Slipping and a sliding, there are alternatives to rock salt for dealing with icy walkways. First option, just leave the ice there, but provide some traction with sand or kitty litter. If you must remove the ice, use rock salt sparingly and keep it along with the and help it along with an ice chopper. So there's my tip for the day, and I will see you guys later. Mwah. Blessed be.